right, everybody. Welcome to your Sbf Draft Lottery. As you guys know, by this point, we are doing a complete league shakeup. And in order to do the complete league shakeup, we need a redraft of all Sbf players. We found a draft pick lottery simulator online. It randomizes everything, gives everybody the same odds to get the picks. This is going to be a serpentine draft. For those of you that don't know, that means round 1 is 1 through 15, round 2 is 15 through 1, and then so on and so on. I'm going to go through this about 3 or 4 times just to prove to you guys it's random. So this is how we do it. Pick 15, ballers. 14, 13. Once I click on the pick icon to the left, the team will appear. So as you see, in this situation, the Stingrays would have won the lottery. Ballers had the second best pick with number 15, would have had back-to-backs. To prove to you it's random, I do it again. See? Different results. Now the Lynx are 15. Stingrays fell to 11. Ballers are 8. Some of the key teams that I noticed before, Talons would have won this one. Sorry, Talons, this one just can't be real.
It's alright, I don't have a pick in the first 3 rounds anyways.
One more time, just so you see that the picks are literally completely random. I mean, I'm sure there's some kind of algorithm. I just don't know what it is.
Either way, there's 0 shenanigans on our end.
0 shenanigans. This is live streamed right now to you guys. So, as you can see right now, picks number 1 and 3 are Expansion 1, Expansion 2. Just so you guys know what they are, we have a couple of GMs still talking about joining the league. So we added just random Expansion 1, Expansion 2 to this. If they decide not to join the league, those picks will just be wiped and everybody will slide up 1 spot, if that makes sense. Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah! Let's go!
Let's get hyped because the Sbf Draft Lottery starts now.
It's finally here.
Pick number 15 in this Sbf Draft Lottery goes to Expansion 1!
That's my favorite team!
Expansion 1, potentially held by the first of the 2 people that are debating on joining still. The first one to say they want in. So, maybe this will be a little motivation to both of you guys that are still debating. This is what pick you'd have. Pick number 15. Pick number 14 now is going to go to the Assassins! Remember, Assassins have already said that they're going to save 2 of their players. They're going to protect Levi McNeil, Jacoby Taylor. So this pick 14 will be skipped all the way up until the 3rd round. But after that, I think having potentially the last pick in the expansion, the Sbf draft, is a great way to build around Levi and Jacoby.
That is true, and you don't really get the full benefits of the serpentine when you have the 3rd pick rather than having the 2nd round pick. Just because you'll have the 14th pick of the 3rd round where you could have a higher one in the 2nd.
Yeah. So that might have to force me to reconsider saving a 3rd guy.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Permanent results are not in yet. Anything can happen. Pick number 13 now is going to fall to the Rattlesnakes!
The Snakes!
Chief Sika, last year's GM of the year, will have the 13th pick to work with. Remember, they're protecting Travis Price. So, their first eligible pick will be the 3rd pick in the 2nd round. Chief Sika originally started out with nothing, traded for an MVP player, turned him into an MVP player, added a couple of key big men around him. Next thing you know, the Rattlesnakes are an exciting team in the league. Right now looking to make some noise in the playoffs. So I'm really excited to see what Chief Sika can do with this 13th pick. I think getting the 13th pick just solidifies the idea of keeping Travis Price and not letting him walk.
Yeah.
Pick number 12 now in the draft lottery is going to go to the Stingrays. There you have it. Last year's 2 championship game teams, the Assassins and Stingrays, are already off the board at number 12 and 14. Remember, the Stingrays love to play fast break basketball. They've already said they want to save 3 of their players because they love their team. So their first pick will be in the 4th round. Pick number 11 in the SBF draft is going to go to the Tornadoes.
Tornadoes.
I like that pick, baby.
GM B. Shepard. Right now, he's still thinking about who he wants to save, but as of now, he's got KJ and Javon Randolph that are going to be protected. So his first eligible pick will be in the 3rd round unless he decides to save one more player. Right now, you see the Tornadoes are built around KJ Collins. It's going to be interesting to see if they keep that same identity or if they try to switch it up with this new shakeup. Now, on to pick number 10 in the SBF Draft Lottery. We have the Ballers!
The Ballers.
Goodbye, Leonard Taylor. Goodbye, LaMarcus Weaver. Goodbye, Joe Weber. This team is dropping a bunch of high overall players because they want a fresh start. They're going to have their first pick in the SBF draft, and they plan on using it. They are the first team drawn up so far outside of the expansion that will have that first pick. Unfortunately, though, none of the other expansion teams have been called yet, so Ballers look like they fell in the first round.
But all of this is dependent with that first round pick on whether or not other people save players.
Right? We'll see. Pick number 9 now falls down to the Grey Wolves!
The Grey Wolves.
GM Mikey, fresh off of his inaugural blah blah blah. We're not going to retake that.
Nope.
We're just going to keep going here.
Professionals.
Okay? Everybody calm down.
Everyone relax!
The Grey Wolves have been in the league for about 3 or 4 seasons now. Let's face it, they've been in the league since the debut season. They were ran by GM Pugs Puggelson. Pugs drove this team into the ground. Rod Roberts was the best player each season, but they've been winless in their last 4 seasons. The last time they had a win, I believe it was against the Stallions, and that was a massive upset win.
That was major news.
GM Mikey is looking to turn things around. Pick
Complete
number 8
partnership.
now in the SBF draft goes to the Chupacabras. There you have it, guys. There's the Chupacabras. GM Santiago takes over this team, looking to build off of his high basketball IQ. He has not given us an ounce of an idea of what kind of team he wants yet. He's keeping it a surprise. But the one thing I do know about this GM is that he knows basketball. So I am scared to see what happens with this team. Pick number 7 in the SBF Draft Lottery goes to... Ooh, the suspense is killing me. The Stallions!
The Stallions!
The worst, the joke of the league over the last couple of seasons. After Murray Williamson destroyed everything they had going for them, they now pick back up where they left off with pick number 7. But to everyone's surprise, this team has decided to protect 3 of their own. They're going to keep the Beef Brothers and the Rock. So we'll see with having their first pick be in the 4th round what they can do. Pick number 6 now in the SBF draft goes to Expansion 2!
Expansion 2, my second favorite team.
Heck yeah. So Expansion 2, again, just like Expansion 1. The first of the 2 people contemplating to join gets Expansion 1 spot. The second gets Expansion 2 spot. So, I mean, maybe you could use that to your advantage if you'd like.
Come get it while it's hot.
We have the top 5 picks now about to be announced. Let's look to see who we have left. We have the Polar Bears left. We have the Stars left. We have the Lynx left. Who else are we missing so far? The Talons. We're missing one other team. Who is it? Do you guys have any ideas? I'm blanking.
Yetis.
Yes, the Yetis. Those are your 5 teams. Let's see who gets number 1. Pick number 5 goes to the Talons.
The Talons.
Talons. They decided to keep Mo Book, Ulf Sundin, and Jerry Johnson. So they've got their core 3-point shooters. Their first pick will be in the 4th round.
Yep.
Pick number 4 now goes to the Stars. The Stars have not yet decided who they're going to keep on their team, so they may use this pick. You never know. Pick number 3 goes to the Lynx. All right, now I'm excited. The Polar Bears and the Yetis, the 2 Alaskan teams debuting this season, are fighting for the first overall pick in this SBF draft.
Oh, the suspense is killing me.
Pick number 2
Please get it over with.
goes to the Lynx. Got you guys.
I love that.
You're so silly.
The Yetis! That means the Polar Bears win the lottery.
Polar
Blaze
Bears
gets
number
the
one
number
pick.
1 pick, whereas Saris drops to number 2. Either way, both picks will be made because both are fresh rosters, both are expansion teams, so both these picks will be made. The Polar Bears and the Yetis, number 1 and then number 2. Remember, you guys, you can trade freely these draft picks all you want. We have no restrictions on trades in this league. Again, this is your lottery. Number 1 is going to the Polar Bears. 2, Yetis. 3, Lynx. 4, Stars. 5, Talons. 6, Expansion 2. 7, Stallions. 8, Chupacabras. 9, Grey Wolves. 10, Ballers. 11, Tornadoes. 12, Stingrays. 13, Rattlesnakes. 14, Assassins. And then 15 goes to Expansion 1. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Let us know what you think. See you later.